This is Dr. Aubrey Wallace, and this is the EOE report, Embody Our Evolution report for this week, which is November 28th to December 4th, 2022. Last week we had a chakra 5 focus, a 5th chakra focus, and the music came through asking us to sing the song of our heart and hold our key in an upper note so that we can maintain harmony in our lives and create some real change. I hope you found that you were able to allow for some grace at the center of your heart this week. Next week, we have a complete change of plan. We are moving into a Chakra 4 focus, and Chakra 4 is about the heart. This is a heart map. And Chakra 4 oftentimes is talking about who your chosen family is or your chosen heart people are. So this week will be about finding your people or connecting to your people. Sometimes Chakra 4 is also about forgiveness, being able to let go and forgive the things in the world that may not be working the way you want them to, and going ahead and seeking out the connections and maintaining connections with those that do resonate with your heart. This week we came in with a turtle and a little man on the turtle's back as the turtle is climbing this gigantic mountain of purple all the way up to the sky here. And so I think there are a lot of different aspects coming in on this map. First, the mountain itself is going across the entire right side of the page down towards masculine side on the top and feminine on the bottom. So it feels almost as if we're climbing up the masculine aspect of life here, and it does seem kind of rocky and steep. So it feels as if the changes that we need to make may be very action oriented this week. It's going to take us some work to get up that mountain, but we have a turtle and a person that's riding on the turtle. So it may be that we actually are moving up this mountain with a lot of support and a lot of help. A turtle represents, generally to me, Mother Nature is going to gift us anything we need. We will have everything we need, is the reminder of the turtle. And this particular turtle came through with some specific colors. So the head of the turtle is the heart chakra family color. So I do think this is your family. The sense for family is the head of this turtle. And its eyes came in as the color of the 6th chakra. So it does seem to me like the family aspect is going to be intuited. So the turtle is looking for with its intuition, I think it's a her, with her intuition on what she's trying to do and accomplish as she climbs up the mountain. Only her left feet are showing, not her right. This is actually part of the mountain coming off. So her left front foot, which is the feminine side for the turtle, is in demanding of the sacred, and she's making a lot of progress with that front foot. So she's climbing up that mountain, making the climb up that steep slope, using the demanding of the sacred, which is almost like destiny, but it's bringing the sacred as the central focus in receiving in her journey. She's also supporting here herself on Feisty Love in Action, which is staying clean with her boundaries, staying clear about what's her yeses and nos, and moving up the mountain that way. So we've got both the higher level demanding of the sacred is very masculine love, and the earthly level of masculine love seem to be the anchor points as we're getting up. This turtle's getting up the mountain, and then the right legs are missing on the turtle. So I think right now it's going to be about receiving, trying to tell us to receive as we're carried up this next process we're in. The turtle shell itself is made of this color, which is the color I call superpowers, and that is being represented here with a different, it's like the basis or the basic shield through the heart here for all of us. So I think right now they're showing us our superpowers are going to be the thing that reminds us and gets us through, that we'll have everything we need as we get up through this big change that's coming up this week. The little man I saw looked like a child to me riding on the turtle, and the child had kind of a weird mushroom on its head, upside down, a mushroom hat. And this mushroom hat was in the color of two colors. There's just a dark red here, and there's an ancestral color here. So the mushroom to me represents a couple of different things. In this context, it feels almost altering. So it's like there's the head aspect of this child part it's very altered. Would be maybe even a little dissociated feeling as it's going up on this turtle journey. But the red here is also very grounded and anchored. So there's an aspect of the fungus, or the fungus among us, the mushroom here, that is also about being grounded in the roots of a very extensive collective system. The fungi are about connecting to each other and connecting through the earth and keeping us almost wired in to the plant kingdom. So there's an interesting kind of altering feeling here that's like an altered, like mushrooms that way, and also an anchoring and connecting feeling, and with that ancestral color, and then to have a rainbow come in on top of that, which is sometimes rainbow is a bridge to another dimension, or bridge across, sometimes to mediumship. My guess would be that the ancestors here are going to be stepping in kind of influencing our thinking quite a bit this week, at least for our inner child, as our child is being carried up through the change by this turtle. The child itself has, I saw it as a boy child, and he has his left arm is how he receives, and he's receiving through holding on to this turtle. That's his primary action here. The little child part of us just needs to hold on, and we'll be carried up this mountain. And kind of has that right leg crossed under the left here. So not really doing a lot of active doing, really just receiving the growth leap that's coming. That's evolutionary growth leap, and holding on through anchoring in on what we do in our money and our power. The whole heart center here came in as a healing color. So I do think that inner child aspect is doing some healing this week. And then the left foot that's really kind of anchoring onto the turtle is the color I call peacock blue, which is an interdimensional portal color. So that's kind of like we're coming up to the top of our game. We're anchoring into everything we need by holding on with this aspect of us that actually has a little more capacity to get across dimensions. And then the foot that's on the right is manifesting. So I think the manifesting might be kind of taking a back seat this week a little bit. More, there's going to be a sense of really probably hold on, because we're going to have to get up and get through this ancestral pattern. There's a lot of change ahead on the hill. There are some other colors here. The tail is actually the color of healing for this turtle, and I really think there's a lot of healing, and especially with the rainbow being very optimistic, going up into the feminine aspect of spirit. I think we've got a big kind of healing rainbow coming in, helping us on this mountain of masculine change that we have, that we're getting up. We're leading us towards that change through our intuitive sense and seeing of who our family is, who our chosen family is. And the inner child part of us is along for the ride. Just hold on for the ride. Other aspects you're going to see here, some of the canary yellow is where this child is sitting. So probably right now the child is kind of becoming aware of things that are not going so well, maybe looking not as good as our collective could look. There's a delicious color behind there though. So I think that's a couple of different third chakra feelings. So it feels like kind of balancing between what do I want, and I want my life to be delicious, and what's not working in my life. And then there's a balance here between health, and this is the color of Mother Nature green. So health is here on the right. So we're looking for delicious. We're getting some health and being healthy over here. And then this one really is also another reminder that we will have everything we need. That's similar. That color is a similar meaning to the turtle. And then the back of the turtle is remembrance and surrender to grace. So I think we're going to go through 3 phases this week. Probably that first phase is going to be some things are not looking so great, and I might want to lean in on what's delicious and just right for me. Then we're going to move into making some healthy choices and realizing that we're okay. We're going to be okay no matter what happens. And then we'll have to surrender it over. And hopefully that will help us to remember a little bit more about, what it is we're really doing this for. what our superpowers are going to help us get through this, and remember that we're okay on the journey. All right, that's our report for the week. We'll see you again next week. Thanks for being you.